I'm gonna bring Shadowheart with us.
May the darkness protect you. A bit crowded. Wonderful.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear? I'd trust a devil over a vampire any day. I think he likes us.
Did I quick save before we left? I didn't, did we?
I'm not sure.
Fret not. My soul is quite safe. I am not about to swap one master for another. Even though he's using me, I'm using him too. And what do I care about this orphan's life?
Okay. Let's go to sleep. Oh my Jesus, what the fuck? Gale, what the hell was that?
Good evening.
Gale, are you gonna
I'm here
blow
on
up?
behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale. You are speaking to a mere projection of Gale. His appearance, his voice, and a certain measure of his personality, reconstituted in this case to play as emissary and usher.
What is happening?
Would you care to join him? What little I could glean from the portion of his mind that is open to me, it is a matter most urgent.
Is he gonna blow up?
Gladly.
Which one is it? Is he
Simply
gonna blow up or is he
follow
gonna try to
the
fuck
path,
you?
And soon you will find him.
It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your
some
camp is
blurry
almost
shit.
palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation. Thank you for allowing me to come here, and for bringing me back to myself. Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. The things that were done to me. They broke my mind. Precisely. While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them. Starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketheric. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear. Not only this battle, but all that come after. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least. If I leave your side, the prism will no longer protect me, and I will cease to be Minthara. The Absolute will make me its puppet again. I would rather die. Thank you. I knew you were different to other true souls when we met, but I could see nothing clearly. Now, thanks to the prism, the Absolute does not cloud my thoughts at all. I see that together, we can have our vengeance on those who infected us. Rest well, and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war with the cult of the Absolute. I do not sleep unless I wish to. Until I feel safe among this company. I shall spend my nights planning for the fights to come.
Okay.
Farewell.
So is Halson not coming back? 'Cause she literally took his spot. Do I gotta rest in order to fucking find Gale? I literally walked around the camp. What's going on?
I want to be clear. Letting Minthara tag along with us was your idea. So if you wake up with a dagger to your throat, that's on you. Excuse me. I'm sorry for looking out for our collective hides. But fine. Take her if you wish. Just know I'll be resting with one eye open.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Oh. Why is it private dialogue? I'll switch it off so you can see. Hello? Gale, what are you doing? Imagine she's trying to bang. I swear to God. I'm
I was
over
about to
it.
say, I don't think you're gonna have to imagine in a second.
I'm over it. Please. Why are you licking me? Why are you looking at me
I
like
love this
that?
time of night. There's
Gil.
almost reverent silence that
Gil, I'm
accompanies the
sorry.
peak of darkness.
Gil, I'm
And you
taking,
almost
bro.
believe the dawn will never break.
Please tell me that's not why you brought me out here.
The cradle of eternity. The timelessness of lovers.
Oh, please
The
stop.
most beautiful of fantasies.
Okay, please stop.
I wanted to see you. While I still could.
Why is everyone trying to fuck me?
This may be my last night alive.
Help!
I wanted it to be under a canopy of beauty and wonder.
Don't make me feel bad when you say
I
this
thought
might
this
be
place
your
might bring
last
me
night
peace.
alive, bro. Stop
Thought
trying
it
to
might
guilt
make
trip
the
me.
weight of what I must do feel a little lighter. But I'm not so sure. Babe or crone, coward or hero, death is assured. Mistra's forgiveness is not. If you knew the end was near, would you not want to ensure it had meaning? I am terrified. I will not claim otherwise. My face could scarcely conceal it, even if my words sought to deny it. There is no point in running from the inevitable. Better to meet it on my own terms. Yes, but there is so much to live for and so few moments in which to house it all. Damn you. Damn you for giving me so much to care about. Our friends, our adventures. This would have been so much easier if it was just me. But it isn't. If there is a way,
We're
any
not
way,
banging,
to save
Gale.
all that's grown dear to me, I want to cease it. I just cannot fathom what that might be, other than to fail Mistra and condemn the world.
This is a dating sim.
Stay with me, will you? I don't want to think of it anymore, but I don't want to be alone either.
Can I, like, stay with you? Okay. Let's not bang, alright? Let's not bang. If we end- I saved before this because I was worried. I had a fucking feeling. If we end up fucking, I'm gonna be mad. That's not my intention. I'm trying to be comforting and nice here, alright? I'll stay with you as long as we don't fuck! The fact that it put us in private dialogue too kind of scared me. I was like, oh no. Just stay like this. This is nice. We just buddies. We watching the stars and shit. Yeah, see that was nice. I wanted one conversation where no one wanted to fuck me for once. Let's go. W Gale. He didn't want to bang.
Help, let me out, let me out!
Hello? Gale. What you gotta say?
I was hoping to speak to you, as a matter of fact, about the night you were kind enough to keep this melancholy wizard company.
I wanna bang you.
I wanted to thank you. I was sinking into a dark place, but you reminded me there is still light in the world, if I should care to look for it. You may well have prevented me from doing something very rash in the near future. I count myself lucky to call you a friend.
Aww.
Careful. I may just take you up on that.
Okay, Gale.
Minthara's something of a closed book, but I suspect a heart of gold lurks beneath that stern countenance. Once she gets to know me, I'm sure she'll open up. She's just waiting for someone ready to listen.
Okay.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear?
Nope, I'm just gonna smooch you.
Then
And
I'll
let
see
you feed on me.
tonight.
Again.
You sweet. Can we? I suppose we can.
Smooch! Yeah!
There is nothing I'd like more.
I can't be feeling this way about pixels. God help me, man. Too down bad. Help.
You are perfect. Every time.
Ah! Ah! Yay! What are you doing, Shadowheart?
It doesn't seem long ago that Minthara would have sought to kill us, and now we've welcomed her along. We're nothing if not magnanimous.
Soldier?
The shadows are cruel. It would take a miracle for Arabella's mother and father to survive them. Well, lucky for us, we've got a knack for miracles. Let's reunite the girl with her mother and father. She deserves that much. Because there's nothing to tell. She died when I was born. As a
Oh.
boy, my bond with father was too deep to miss the mother I never had. Now, well, I'd be lying if I said I'd never thought about my mother. What life would have been like if she'd lived. Maybe I'd be living in the city. Maybe I'd never have been forced into this cursed pact. But there's no use lingering on maybes. My mind is on the stories of today and tomorrow, not those of yesterday.
The Drow is unpredictable, uncompromising. I respect her almost as much as I distrust her.
You wish to consult me? I was the Absolute's dagger. I remember every throat that it held me to, and every drop of blood it forced me to spill. I take no responsibility for the lives I took. I did nothing in the Absolute's name. I was merely a weapon that it wielded. They were not my actions. You have been protected from the worst of the Absolute's influence. Understanding what was done to me is beyond you.
Okay.
You
All
wish
right.
to consult me? I fought at his side once, shortly after my conversion. Before the battle, he was everything a general should be. A charismatic leader with a brilliant strategic mind. And when the fighting began, he led his troops from the front and cut through the enemy like a scythe through stalks. Blows and arrows rained down on him, and before long, his face was a mask of blood. But he did not fall. He did not even falter. When we won the day, Ketheric's armor was bent and shattered, but his flesh was unmarked. Every chance, once he is stripped of his power, the necromancer Balthazar is Ketheric's chief advisor. One who has mastery over the dead may well be able to help the living cheated. He is usually in his laboratory, elbow deep in offal, or clinging to his master's side. If he left Moonrise, his mission must be urgent. We should ransack his chambers and see what secrets he keeps for the great general. I took up my oath long ago, when I swore bloody vengeance against any who defied Lolth. Now, I myself have sinned against the Spider Queen. Though my faith is shattered, my oath endures. I am sworn to destroy all those who serve the Absolute. When I have had my vengeance on the cult, I do not know if my oath will still hold. I do know that when I take the Absolute's power, I will not lose control of it as our enemies have. I will harness it to create a more perfect world. Any who object to the laws of that world will have no place in it, of course. And I will gladly eradicate them.
Okay.
A disparate collection of vagabonds and strays. Did you have anyone particular in mind?
Yeah, let me hear what you have to say about my boo.
He's been deprived of freedom and strong blood for so long that he is addicted to both. While those addictions have their hold on him, he is still a slave. Free. What purpose does he have that does not involve his master? He fears him, he hates him, he dreams of him, and he will either kill him or die trying. Astarion is no more free of Cazador than you or I are free of our tadpoles. He will only be free when Cazador is dead. And that is as it should be. When the time comes, we must hope that he does not only take Cazador's long life, but the power that has sustained him as well.
Okay.
That makes a lot of sense to me. What the fuck the merchants call the stuff they're trying to sell? Their wares.
Thaniel and me
This song sucks, by the way.
climbing up a tree.
Is it the song
He
he's
keeps saying
singing?
Thaniel's name. He must know more.
Huh?
Is it the song he's
We
saying?
need to rouse him.
Yep. It sucks.
Good. Its music might help restore him. Show it to him.
Oh god, I can't.
Oh.
I didn't have to do a check. So maybe I'll be okay.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Oh, you couldn't play before. Last time we tried playing, you sucked ass. Now you can.
Trapped there. He needs help.
You've been trapped in the Shadowfell for a century. Take a moment to clear your mind.
A century? You're Halsin. Thaniel said to find you. You must help him, please.
I will, but I need to know where Thaniel is. If I venture into the Shadowfell blind, I will never find him.
I'm not sure I can put it into words. The landscape there shifts and changes. Lavender. Whenever I saw Thaniel, I always smelled lavender.
I can work with that. Rest now. Meet me by the lakeshore. I have what we need to proceed, but I'll need your help. Be ready. This may prove perilous.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we going now? You want us to follow you now? I'll follow you now.
Okay, Allison. Look at this man stride. Look at
I
him
know.
go.
He's huge, man.
I mean, look at me. I already said it once. I'm at the perfect size. Like I.
Oh.
You're taking some weird ways, Halson. You know, I really need to figure out if there's a way to like pick out how much gold you use easily. Because we have so much, it takes so goddamn long to get through it. When I was trying to buy those dyes, I had to get down to 53. It was a fucking struggle.
Is it safe to go out here? Without us dying? Okay, we're okay.
Okay.
Elson?
Wilson.
You're here. Good. Now we can begin. Thaniel is trapped in the Shadowfell, but thanks to your efforts, I know where to look. Now I must go there, alone.
No! Let us go with you!
I'm gonna go.
No. This opportunity has been 100 years in the making. It has to be me. And only me. But I didn't bring you here to witness an old druid's grandstanding. You have a part to play in this, and I trust you will play it well. With the Oakfather's blessing, I can infiltrate the Shadowfell, but doing so will sap my strength. I'll need your help if I'm to return. I need you to stay here. Keep the portal open until I return. And defend it at all costs.
Oh no! Is this gonna be a tough ass?
Reggie, we're fucked.
This might be a tough ass fight. I should have fucking saved. I didn't save. If we want to switch companions, it's over. We don't really have the strongest bunch here, guys!
Well. Yeah, we actually probably got like the weakest bunch. Well, except for Starion.
The
Starion here, he's
shadows won't be
chilling.
banished without a fight. Once I open the portal, they'll swarm like carrion birds and try to destroy it. You must not let that happen.
Right.
Let's begin. Whatever happens, do not attempt to enter the portal, and do not let anything interfere with it.
Oh, yes, sir.
It took me years of study, of seeking the Oakfather's favor, to find a way to part the veil. Pray that this works.
Aye, Captain.
Oakfather, hear me. Aid me. Force open the jaws of darkness. Make passage for your vessel of light. It's ready. I'll return with Thaniel as soon as possible. Stay close to the portal. Buy me what time you can.
Yeah,
I'm scared!
we're fucked.
Hello? Oh shit. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Honestly, if y'all want to keep shooting me, feel free. And I'm not gonna.
Elton! Alright, let's go. W.
I have him.
It's a kid! What the hell? Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure he said he. No, maybe he didn't. Maybe I just misheard. I thought he
But
said.
something's wrong. Dreadfully wrong.
Uh-huh.
That bomb was clutch.
It can't be.
Every 20-something hours, I'll have one clutch moment.
Yes. I'll bring him back to camp. He'll be safest with us. I need to examine him. I need to understand what's wrong. It's almost like something's missing from him.
Oh god, they stole his
Come
kidneys!
see us when you can.
God damn it. That was the best thing you have ever done, is set up those goddamn bombs.
Well, in it.
And also with the brazier. That's cool.
Come here so we can all heal Shadowheart. I'll do it again, wait. And again.
Alright.
Let's go. We could have just short rested, but it's okay.
It's okay. Who won? I mean, do you really want to waste a short on that? I don't think I haven't used any of my powers that were short rests. I don't think I needed to. No, I didn't. None. I have no reason to short rest.
The bodies are piled. What is this?
Yeah. I mean, click down your right stick.
Yep, I know. That bomb came in clutch.
Yeah, every 20-something hours, I'll have a clutch moment. The rest, I'm just like, hi, I'm here. Sometimes I'll kill people.
That was
Sometimes I'll
literally
die
the
for that.
only thing I could have done in that moment with her, and I was like, you know what? Suicide bomb, let's get it.
Allah Akbar.
You glimpse
What'd
a
you
young
do?
Harper on the eve of battle against Thorn long ago. He and his comrades toast each other on last light.
Okay.
I need my
There's
boots.
so many
Can't we go?
There's so many fucking dead bodies here. We couldn't loot all of them if we wanted to. So that happened.
Is there something you want to talk about, Mike?
I'm gonna go re-grab all my gems and stuff and put them back into my wares to sell them.
Perhaps if you lost a follower or two, I prefer to travel in smaller groups. It's more intimate.
Where is it?
In that case, I'd be happy to tag along.
Sort. Value.
Okay, you wanna go speak to Halson?
I'm gonna grab this stuff real quick and set it as my wares, but then once we do that, yeah, we can do whatever we need to. It's a no school stuff.
Hey you, I made it. Easy peasy. You find Mum and Pops? Then I'll teach you to conjure those vines. Can I touch your face?
No.
You're no fun.
You think?
No.
You think Withers is happy?
Withers, it wasn't
think
even a
Withers is-
question. She's just like, you're no fun. No.
he knows he's not fun, okay? He knows. You're no fun. No. he knows.
Alright, Deadpool, I'm waiting for you.
Thaniel is resting. but it's no easy slumber. I discovered what's wrong with him. The shadows rendered him in two when they bore him away to the Shadowfell. Half of his essence remained here, amidst the curse. What stayed behind would have been the strongest part of him. But after all these years left in the darkness, corruption must have taken hold. I knew something was wrong when he didn't wake up. But now I'm even more certain. By now we should have seen some small glimmer of Thaniel's power. A sign that the land is healing. New growth, flowers in bloom. But there has been nothing. Perhaps, if we can find Thaniel's lost half and make him whole again. Only the missing half may not come willingly. The curse will have sunk its tendrils deep, twisting Thaniel's essence into something else.
That fucking kid! I fucking knew that. I said that kid was weird. I said he's Thaniel.
And you saw this boy yourself? That can't be a coincidence. But we need to be sure. And I truly mean we, if you wish. Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being at your side. This doesn't have to be your burden alone. Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being
You
at your
just said
side.
that.
If you want me, I'm yours. Against the curse, against the absolute. Anything. Just say the word.
Why can I repeat myself? Who did I...
An unwieldy number. You must cut someone loose before I can join you. I'm with you.
Oh, I gotta level him up a ton
I'm
now.
prepared. Oakfather preserve you. No matter how it's been twisted by the shadows, it is still part of Thaniel's essence. It will resemble him somehow, and may show signs of his power. Look for signs of life in the darkness, wildflowers where everything else is dead. The curse cannot subdue the power Thaniel bears. Not entirely. In fact, I think I saw just the sort before. Not long after we first came within reach of the Shadow Curse. Fool that I am, I did not grasp their significance at the time. There is a ruin some way outside of Last Light. I caught a glimpse of fresh blooms there, but did not investigate further. I shall mark it upon your map. Only by reputation. She was present when we marched against Ketheric Thorm, but on the far end of the battle lines from where I fought. And in the chaos that ensued, well, our forces were scattered. I led some to safety, but never learned of her fate. I'm glad to hear she survived. Though in truth, I should not be surprised. She was always said to be formidable and cunning. I could have learned much from her, no doubt. There is much to admire, judging by the stories. I cannot help but wonder how she would have handled some of the challenges I faced as Archdruid. Would she have helped the refugees? Defended the Grove? Controlled Korga? At least now we can benefit from her presence, and perhaps work to a common goal. Honestly, I never thought I'd make it that far. But the Absolute is a threat to all, and I promised I'd help you with your parasite. So, I'll remain with you. If you'll have me, that is. So do I, but one duty at a time. Druids and Harpers joined together to put a stop to Ketheric Thorm. We marched on Moonrise, and after much fighting, we prevailed. Even in defeat, though, Ketheric turned to Shah. Not long after we sealed him away in his tomb, the Shadow Curse took hold. No one had seen the likes of it before. No one knew how to react. Then it started to claim all those within its reach. Those who had survived the battles now fell to the shadows, became part of the shadows. And worst of all, I lost contact with Thaniel. I wanted to try and find him, but we couldn't stay. We would have all succumbed. When the Archdruid of the Grove, my predecessor, was seized by the curse, I had to lead the survivors to safety.
So
That was
this
my
shit
first
been
day as
going on
Archdruid.
for like before the game began.
An
What has our
inauspicious
characters been doing? Just sitting on a fucking rock in the middle of the ocean? They don't know shit about what's happening.
We've been here. We've been chilling and well, we could do
You're
another
right.
day.
But the work is not yet done.
Yes, yeah.
Not while Ketheric Thorm still draws breath. It's true, and I can't imagine I helped with that. Sometimes I let the task at hand consume me, and people think I'm obsessed. Trust me, the day I no longer have to talk about the Shadow Curse will be a happy one. What would you like to know? I suppose you wouldn't be shocked to learn I love animals and nature?
Oh no, I'm
I know. Well,
completely
Oh, really?
shocked.
Well, then,
Would have
let's
known.
see.
Would not have known.
I whittle in my spare time, and I've something of a sweet tooth. Although everyone's very amused when I say I like honey. I like what I like. Once you get to my age, you realize there's little point in denying yourself, so long as others aren't affected.
I like you, Alton.
Ornaments, utensils, and ducks. I like ducks.
Aww! Aww!
350 years young.
God damn!
Been privileged to watch saplings grow.
He's
into
older than
mighty
Astarion! Astarion, somebody beat you in age! You're no longer the oldest in the camp. We're not counting Withers, alright? He's probably way older than any of us. But, you know.
Withers
Thank me by
created the
returning
universe,
favor,
truly.
why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks. Well, they are fierce creatures from what I understand. But as long as you avoid the high seas, I think you can consider yourself safe. I am? Trust me, it's been said. You show more restraint than most in avoiding the subject until now. Who's to say? Perhaps there's a half-orc buried somewhere in my ancestry. Or perhaps not. Sometimes I think conventional wisdom is too narrow about what someone can or cannot be. Stranger things have most certainly happened. I had a friend when I was young, long ago. He played with me in the forests where I grew up. But eventually, I realized no one else had heard of him. It was Thaniel, of course. Nature was my very first friend. I get older, but he hasn't changed a day. I knew then that I had to be more than a companion to him. I had to be a protector. You're not a doppelganger, are you? Trying to study me to learn all my secrets so you can take my place? Save for me, my line perished a long time ago. They rest in high forest now, near the shade of the grandfather tree. The grove became my family, with Sylvanus as my teacher. And now I have you. I'm 350 years old. Of course there have been lovers.
Duh.
Just because I love nature doesn't mean I'm betrothed to it. Though sometimes nature needs reminding. Well, I didn't pick this scar up in battle. I was in wild shape. Only I forgot it was the season when bears are particularly social.
Oh!
A she-bear claimed me as her own
Oh!
and did not appreciate being spurned.
Good job, Allison.
Oh my god!
Right now, I bed down alone, I'm afraid. Perhaps once I talk less of curses and parasites, my fortunes will improve. Anytime. Given the circumstances, you're faring as well as can be expected, I suppose.
Okay. Bye-bye. Now knowing the meaning behind that scar, I don't think I can look at it the same no more.
I think I'll enjoy traveling with Halsin. Not for his wit or wisdom. He'll just make an excellent shield if we're attacked.
Astorian! Of course I come over to Astorian and he's like, yeah, Halsin will make a good shield if we get attacked.
Halsin is one hench elf. I'm impressed. And glad he's on our side.
Halsin is such a delight. Woe to the cultist who tangles with that thick hunk of an elf.
Everyone just saying Halsin's big right now.
It's about time Halsin actually stepped up and joined us properly. He's certainly been taking up space at camp for long enough.
Oh. Okay, Shadowheart.
A savvy move recruiting Halsin to our cause. While I'm adept at most forms of weave manipulation, druidic magic is not my area of expertise. He will make for a most useful option to have in reserve.
Halsin's proved himself a fine ally already. He'll be useful in battle, if those tree trunk arms are an indication.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Lazo. Those tree trunk arms aren't an indication.
You wish to consult me?
You don't have anything to say about Halsin? You two are beefing.
A disparate collection of vagabonds and strays. Did you have anyone particular in mind? She is tolerable, but her faith in the Lady of Loss is poisonous. The very concept of Sharan worship is self-indulgent. They would have you think every whispered word and hidden thought is of value, but it is not so. I have performed 1,000 interrogations, squeezing out the most guarded secrets held in heart, mind, and soul. I can tell you this. When the trivial parts have been whittled away and I have sifted through what remains, in most cases, a person amounts to nothing at all. I have encountered few Githyanki in my life. Those that I did were raiders. They croaked out pleas for mercy in their alien tongue as they died.
Oh!
Meeting Lae'zel makes me wish I knew more of their culture. I did. She told me that she has nothing to teach that cannot be learned through observation of her prowess in combat. Perhaps she is right. She certainly cuts a striking figure in battle. There is a precision to her ferocity that I admire. To one who only sees the surface of things, perhaps. You should look deeper.
Okay, Menthor.
In spite of her youth, there is a patience and precision in Lae'zel's thoughts and actions that I admire. Those qualities will strengthen as she matures. The wizard? No.
Oh no!
Their mastery of the weave is commendable, but they are poor conversationalists. In my experience, they do not usually live long enough to make the effort of befriending them worthwhile. Either the enemy recognizes
Oh, well, she
they
got a
are
point.
threat
Gale's
and
actively
kills
dying.
them swiftly, or their curiosity leads them to combust while experimenting with the limits of magic. Our wizard is already in a state of suspended combustion, thanks to that orb between his ribs. I suspect it is only a matter of time before he goes up in smoke. I will reserve my social graces for those who might live long enough to appreciate them.
Jesus Christ.
He is exceedingly self-righteous. Amusing, considering he bound himself to a devil. I am not judging, I am making an observation. I would rather be allied with a warlock than the spoiled son of a noble who has more experience with diplomats than devils. I have never known anyone so ferocious and unassailable in battle, and yet so fragile and impermanent in their very being. I often think of mortality as a curse. In time, all that I am and all that I have known and learned will be lost. In time, our cities will be dust. Karlach does not seem to have such anxieties. Perhaps because she cannot afford to. She exists in the moment, and she will burn out and be gone in a moment. There is something very beautiful about that.
Okay, Menthor, you sound a little fond of her. Not a little, you sound a lot of fond. Goodbye.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find to you. Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
I just see your little ass running back there.